Good morning. It's Tuesday and already quite the mixed bag around here. I have people who are grieving, and it's heartbreaking because you know how much they loved their loved one that they lost. I've lost so many people in my life, friends, family, a fiance at one point, a child, and it never goes away. It's always going to be there. You just learn to live with it. You adapt to the loss. I have others just had babies. One of my dearest friends, we call each other sisters, she and her husband had a baby a couple of months ago. And they've had some health issues with the baby, but we're hanging in there, you know. I have a client, he and his wife just had their baby last night. And it's so sweet because it was a bit of a surprise, you know, that they were going to have a baby to both of them. They weren't planning it. They're thrilled. Now the baby's here. And it's like, okay, now what do we do? And it's just cute, very educated people. But it's just what I call the panicking of parenthood. And I have a dear, sweet friend, single mom. She's the best mom ever with 2 boys, and she has moments of great self-doubt. She has done an outstanding job for over 10 years with these guys. They are happy, they're healthy, they go to school, they make outstanding grades, they're great in sports, they're good kids, but yet we doubt. And we are our own worst critics. We hear the criticism from everybody around us, whether it's friends, family, coworkers. Well, I would have done this and I would have done that. Well, I know when I raised my kids, or, you know, my mom, may she rest in peace. Mom, you drove me nuts because it was always, well, I raised 4 kids. Yes, you did. That's all I'm going to say about it. Yes, you did. No, she was a good mom. But people parent their own way. And if you have results like this person, happy, healthy kids, well-adjusted, never get into problems at school or in the community, they're well-loved, well-respected, good students, you know, pat yourself on the back. She had parent-teacher conferences, and the teacher said, this is a reflection of you. How well they're doing is a reflection of you. And she had so much doubt and self-criticism, she couldn't hold that. She couldn't claim that as, yeah, I'm doing a good job. So, to everyone, across the board, whether you're grieving the loss of a loved one, whether you're celebrating the birth, whether you're new parents, old parents, because parenting never ends. I wrote something yesterday, and with parenthood, you cannot opt out. You can try, because people do walk away from their children. How? I have no idea. But it's not like a lease on a car that you can say, yeah, well, I don't like this anymore. I'm not gonna, nah. Once they're here, you're in. And you're in forever. As you all know, because I say it all the time, my son he will be 44 in May. Oh my God, he's old. You know, and I'm so proud of him, but I'm always going to be a mom. And in the back of I know he's a very successful executive with a beautiful family. He does very well for himself. But in my head, in here, he's still that 10-year-old little boy with blue jeans and a t-shirt and tennis shoes. I know he isn't. But in here and in here, there's a little tiny piece that he'll always be that. And he will hate me for saying that, but what else is new? Just breathe. You're human, honey. Nobody is expecting perfection. Grieve in your own time, in your own way. No 2 people grieve alike, and there are not 5 stages of grieving. Trust me. For some people, there's 3. For others, there may be 20. But do it your way, in your time. And that's okay. And just because you grieve one loss one way and one loss another way, that's okay too. Somebody starts criticizing you for how you're grieving, just look at them, smile, and walk away. That's on them. This is your grief. You deal with it your way. And if you need to talk, you know I'm here. Just breathe. The new parents, I sent the mom a note today and told her, let the amazing journey of parenthood begin, because for the next forever, they're your baby. They will always be your baby, just like you were your parents' baby. Now you get it. Now everything your parents said is now going to come into your head. It's going to be like, oh God, no. It's okay. Breathe. To those who got horrible diagnosis this week, and I've talked to many, it's okay. We're going to get through this. Remember, you can have the bear can have you. Just because you have a cancer diagnosis doesn't mean it's going to take your life. Mine didn't. I am blessed. In June 25th, I will be 9 years cancer-free. That's a big thing, and I will celebrate that. So don't think just because you have a diagnosis of chronic pain, you have a diagnosis of cancer, that it's the end of the world. We can get through this because it's all about attitude. You can have cancer, cancer can have you. You can have chronic pain can have you. Talk to your doctors, talk to me, talk to whoever about helping you manage the disease. Don't let the disease manage you. You manage the disease, okay? For those fighting addiction, depression, anxiety, PTSD. I'm going to try not to cry because when I bring up this topic, it's, it hits me here. To those sweet victims that are being rescued from human trafficking, from child pornography, prostitution, babies, oh yes. When I say babies, I mean diapers, babies, all the way up to kids in their teens, just 5 years old, 7 years old. You would not believe it. Please, if nothing else, pray for them and pray for the people that are rescuing them. Because when they go in to rescue those kids, it's a hairy situation. It's not like they open the door and say, oh yeah, come on in, get the kids. No, they may be met with gunfire. So please, if you can't do anything else, you can pray. And that's what I'm asking you to do. Please pray for the police officers, for Child Rescue Coalition, Operation Light Shine, Operation Underground Railroad, Veterans for Child Rescue, which is very near and dear to my heart. And I don't have any political, I could care less. I care about the kids. I don't give a rat's ass who you vote for, why you vote, if you vote. That's on you. You do what works for you. I care about those kids. Every single child. Let's get them home. Let's get them safe. Let's get the kids in counseling. Let's get them the medical care they need. And let's help the families get the care that they need. Today, breathe. You start feeling that tension, that anxiety, the grief, the panic. Just hold it. Close your eyes for just a second. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to find your happy place. We all have one, whether it's just you laying in bed, nice, safe, and sound, whether you're at the lake, you're at a beach, just for a second, imagine yourself there. And I want you to put all 5 senses into it. See it, smell it, feel it, taste it, be there for just a moment. Just put yourself there. Breathe it in and let it go. Okay? It's kind of a crash course in a meditation that I have. It will do wonders. And if you need to vent, I'm teaching this to a family right now with teenagers. Ooh, we all need to vent. Whether you're venting grief, panic, fear, frustration, you're mad at the cat, the dog, the kids, your parents, your husband, your wife, whatever it is, you can do it in the car. You can do it wherever you want. Because you're going to have a silent conversation in your head, and you can tell them whatever the hell you want to tell them, and they can't say anything. They got to take it because it's a private, silent conversation in here. It's a mental conversation, and you're going to release all that frustration and anger, all that venom. For those that are victims of abuse, neglect, any trauma, I really recommend this. Sit down. I don't care if you just look at a pillow and pretend the pillow is your abuser. Tell them off. You can do it in your head. You can say it out loud. Tell them off. Get that out. You have to vent. You have to get that out. Blocked emotions can manifest as physical symptoms. You can get migraines. You can get ulcers, heartburn, chest pain, hypertension. The list goes on. So let's vent. Let's find a way to vent. If you need to sit and talk to a pillow, have a private conversation in your head with the loved one that you lost, do it. Whatever it takes to get you through this, we're going to do it. And breathe. Sweetheart, breathe and do something nice for yourself today. Please. Even if it's just walking into the bathroom and looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself and you forgive yourself for your shortcomings, because we're only human. Have a good day.